Do you run ads? Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the dead. Let them come, let them come, let them come. We'll only have to beat them again. It's the best team in London, no, the best team of all. Everybody knows us, we're called Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. It's Saturday in Congo Lane, we've all come down to cheer. We've had our jelly deals and our glass of beer. Come rain or shine all the time, our families will bring. And as the Lions run on the pitch, everyone will sing. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. Let them come, let them come, let them come. We'll only have to beat them again. It's the best team in London, no, the best team of all. Everybody knows us, we're called Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. It's Saturday in Congo Lane, we've all come down to cheer. We've had our jelly deals and our glass of beer. Come rain or shine all the time, our families will bring. And as the Lions run on the pitch, everyone will sing. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. Let them come, let them come, let them come. We'll only have to beat them again. It's the best team in London, no, the best team of all. Everybody knows us, we're called Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. Let them all come down to the den.
Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in. I know you can't see me at the minute. I'm just knocking up a little graphic for the team sheet, so bear with me. Nice chilled one today. Good to see a few of you on. I was thinking, surely not. Surely people are at work. Surely people are at school. So you are either on half term, which I've learned is still a thing, or you're unemployed, or you got a day off. Whichever one of those you fall into, whichever bracket. Good luck to you. And thanks for tuning in. It'll be a nice chilled one today, looking at the under 23s. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once here. Yeah, I'm trying to do two things at once. But wait for it. Not that it's a big reveal or anything, because you know what I look like. Here I am. Thanks for tuning in. 35 of you in the live stream already. Just getting a few things sorted and in place. Yeah, good. Good to go. Excited to be here. Looking forward to having a little bit of a closer look at the under 23s today. Well, not me personally, talking you through it. And you can watch the game, by the way. You can watch the game. If you go onto Bristol City's website and you look on Robin's TV, then it will be there. It will be there. You can watch it for free. You just got to sign up, but it is free. No bank details necessary. So yeah, and today I can hopefully there's still 40 people on, not as many as usual. So maybe can answer a few of your questions. We can have a little bit of a chat, a little bit of a chilled one. But I am excited. I do very, very much excite me on the 23s. I love watching them. Dave Clark's on the night shift. Millwall Tube. What transition are you at in your life, mate? By the way, are you at college now? Or are you just on a break? You're taking a gap year. Hope you are. Symes, you are at work, but don't tell anyone you're watching. I won't tell anyone, mate. I won't tell anyone. Matt Dawson's on his lunch break. Fair play to you. William Ruler afternoon. There's day shift, as we said. On the night shift, killers them, Dave, haven't they? And the Millwall tube. The game is 4 minutes away from kicking off. So you can, as I said, watch it if you want. If you want to watch it off your own back and just watch along, whilst we watch it together, sort of thing, then feel free. And just, it don't matter how much preparation you do. When that camera rolls, there's still always a little one or two things you can improve on. And there's comments. I'm in college, but it's Millwall. Fair play. Jake Away Days, how are you? You are working. Oh, you're in college as well, mate. Good luck to you. What are we doing in college? Some sort of, I think it's some sort of videography or editing. I was going to say a degree. That's not college, though. That's uni. You're going to Gillingham FC at night. That's tonight. Yeah, do you know what? I did consider going and watching them tonight because they're at home, aren't they? And I've now got a little bit of a soft spot for them, as Neil Harris is manager and Ben Thompson is a player. Theo Wickling. I like this thing because I'm getting a little bit more of an understanding. Your names all pop in on like the on the live stream on a Saturday, but they come and go. And there's loads and loads of comments, loads and loads of people. But I see all the names, and as I said, unless I know you personally, like me, you, I've got in my head like how old each person is or what they're doing. Sometimes you get a scope of that when people comment. You can tell if they're older or younger, or they're commenting on a Millwall player or an ex-Millwall player. So Theo Wickley, you're on half term here in Birmingham. Oh, nice one, mate. Half term in Birmingham. That's what they're doing up there these days. You're just at work, Ralph. I think you're saying, and I didn't fancy taking materials until 16 floors up. Oh, sorry, my knees stuck. You don't get down on a Saturday, do you? At the den, I'm just sitting comfortably in my conservatory. I've got 2 laptops on the go, and I'm looking forward to this. I really, really am. Let's have a look, and I'll go through your comments. So there's a lot of you on 52. I wasn't sure how this would go, as I said, due to work or I love the people that are sneakily watching this in school. I think my son will be one of them, and I'm more excited about that than the prospect of a good education for him. I won't lie. Super chats are open. You can donate to the channel. But there's no dish gun. I left that upstairs. And this is the only time I'll mention it. All sorts of bits and bobs. I'm going to show you. What's I going to show you? Oh yeah, the team sheet. Yeah, I'm not in game mode today. I ain't got game face on. Although I should do. Right, this is the team. Jordan Gilmore is in goal. George Walker is a pacey right wing back, good player. Abdul Malaki is a left wing back. / left back, I think. Yeah, he is. I'm pretty sure. Alfie Allen is a central midfielder. I know him definitely. Okoli is a good centre half, big, strong, scoring a few goals, getting a little bit of interest apparently from other clubs. That's not a rumour I've started. That was out in the press. I think he's got. Oh, there's a fucking tip lorry decided to drive past all of a sudden, and I'll leave it a cul-de-sac. Work that one out. Topolage, Bessart Topolage, of course, he's been in and around the first team, centre back. My boy, Sean O'Brien. Great player, plays in the 10, fantastic delivery, both feet, a little bit Jack Grealish-esque, and he'll be playing in the centre midfield with Alfie Allen, I would have thought. Then you've got Babbage. Let's just call him Babbage. Let's just call him Baba, our Babby. He's our Babby for the next 90 minutes. I have no idea who he is. I do apologise. Of course, with the shortage of first-team players available, I'm guessing that you've not seen Boateng there today, and a few other faces, Hayden Muller, to name one. I'm assuming they're going to be part of the first team squad that travels tomorrow. So a few people have been bumped up here from the 18s, so I might not know some of them. I do apologise. Jack Leahy, sorry, Tom Leahy is Jack Lee's brother. Jack Leahy was on trial at Millwall, and we didn't sign him because we re-signed Abdul Malik, and he then went to Cardiff, signed pro at Cardiff. Tom Leahy is his younger brother. Got goal of the month last month for his brilliant goal in the FA Youth Cup against Sheffield United. Very exciting player. He's not your everyday centre forward. He's very slight. He's quite short, I think. If I've only seen him from a distance. but really good, really talented player, very tricky, scores a lot of goals, scores a lot of goals at important times as well, like winners, equalisers, late, comes off the bench sometimes, and he starts today, which I'm excited to see. And then I think either side of him, up front, you'll see Abdul Malik and Jaden Davis. Jaden Davis not been around the first team as of yet, but he's more of the, along with Topoloj, along with O'Brien, the more prominent figures in that squad. Again, great player, both feet. I prefer him centre mid. Looking at that, he's going to be playing. He's going to be playing wide. He's very tricky. Again, great delivery, but he's a big old lump, and I like him. I prefer him centre mid for his distribution. But there you go. I'm only speculating, and I could be wrong. The game has not yet started. The coverage says it was going to start from 12:55. However, as of yet, no game, which is worrying. Coverage from 12:55, it says. 12:57 it is. And I can see no game. It's still saying coverage from. And I'm logged in to my Bristol City account, which I'm now a member of for free. Yeah, and as of yet, no stream. So make of that what you will. It could have gone tits up already early in the stream for me. It wouldn't be the first time, would it? Danny Chappell says, nice bonus in my lunch break. Thanks for tuning in, Dan. So we can get some game time in for you. Before you have to go back to the grind. Where you working, Dan? Let me know. Simesy, no. Yeah, no Hayden. Oh, he's a mind reader. Separate at birth, me and you, Simesy. Bromance. No Mahoney, so I'm guessing he will be on the bench Saturday against Derby. It's tomorrow, mate. It's tomorrow against Derby. Alan Smith went to Blackburn Saturday, no game, and popped me shoulder. Long story. Oh, Al. I was going to say, for anyone that did travel, if you do see me at the game, just make yourself known to me so I can laugh at you. No, make yourself known to me because I want to buy. Anyone I come across that went all the way out there for no game, I'd like to buy you a cold pint. So if you are in Harry's Bar, for example, on Saturday, make yourself known now. And I know you're not lying because you've got a dodgy Bob Boulder. Oh, and just as we get ready to go, it says coverage from 1:05 p.m. Kickoff delayed by 10 minutes. Well, that's definitely not due to crowd congestion, is it? But it gives me a chance to have some more chat with you lovely lot. Tommy, Mummery, oi, moo. Come on, you lines. 55 people on the stream. So I know that's going to keep rocking. I know that is. Every time I touch that, but it's resting on like a big armchair I've got. And I've got the screen that I'm watching the game on over there. I've also only got one MacBook Pro charger. So I need to switch. I left one at work. And I've got two MacBooks. One's not mine, one's my son's, which I borrowed when mine broke. And now I've had for about 3 weeks. I'm driving him mad. Oh, nice. I'm doing some film media thing. Probably going to leave soon. It's not really for me. Oh, fucking, you're a vlogger, mate. You're a vlogger to the core. Did I tell you what happened? I don't know if you was on the stream the other day. So I was at the ground. On Saturday. And there's these little kids peering over the wall where I'm doing the live stream from in the executive box. And he said, hey, what are you doing, mister? What are you doing? I said, I'm live streaming on YouTube. And I went, are you that Millwall bloke that does the YouTube? I went, yeah. I went, yeah, the Millwall tube. It's well good. I was like, no, it's not the Millwall tube. I'm also really good. We're both really good. Little fuckers. So shout out to the Millwall tube. They thought, yeah, we love that show, the Millwall tube. So there you go. Keep doing what you're doing, mate. But maybe don't keep doing I don't think you've got the concept of the course either. Some media film thingy. Sounds like hard work, mate. But yeah, you're on the right. You're on the right road, aren't you? To do something that you want to do. By the sound of it, just maybe not film. A bit poncy all the film industry. I went on. I did a behind the scenes shoot the other week, and some of the people. I'm sure they're lovely people, but one of the photographers had a camera. He's like, guys, I'm looking for some inspo. Yeah, some inspo. And I'm like, shut you. You might come across a lot of that on that course. I have no idea why the kickoff's been delayed. I could actually look on Twitter, couldn't I? Because I'm having a chill one. 66 people in the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. And I think I might be able to tell you why it's been delayed. No. Why have the club put up a team sheet and said the runners and riders in today's under 23s? Is it? Oh, is it Cheltenham week? I'm not sure if it's Cheltenham week, so there we go. But as I said, the kickoff has been delayed, so we are going to kick off in 9 minutes. Yeah, I'll be honest, mate. It's a lovely thought, and appreciate the offer. And I'm probably not going to go though. I've got work early tomorrow, which starts off a few busy days for me. Need to get back tomorrow, get streaming, and then Thursday morning. I said on my preview show that Wednesday morning I was going to Manchester. It's Thursday morning, early doors. So there you go. Ian Moore, afternoon, Dan. It's games like this where you see what's coming through the ranks. Well, listen, Ian, thanks for tuning in. And I love watching the 23s. I make no secret about it. They probably bored of listening to me say it, but they've just got a bit about them, the 23s, a little bit of Millwallness. And that's hard to get, I think, with players coming in, going out, and not so much trialists, but as today, 18s bumps up to 23s. It's difficult to get like any sort of reserve, if you like, reserve team to get a bit of team togetherness. But they definitely got it, and there's always drama. There's always goals, usually late goals. You just know it's going to be 0-0. Oh, score predictions. Let me do a few score predictions. So, Bristol City going into today's game are third in the division, and we are fifth. But don't get too excited because it's only 9 teams in the southern area. There you go. It just says it's been delayed. It doesn't say why it's been delayed. But it has. I'm just looking at the Bristol City team. No Andreas Weimann, thank God, or anyone. I'll just look at this. Like any. Sometimes you'll get a pro. Let me explain how it works. The under 23s, you're allowed to field 3 players that are over the age of 23. So it comes in handy if you've got like any youngsters, any first teamers coming back from injury and all that. So you can have older players. And as Simesy said earlier, we've seen Ben Thompson figure in the 23s, Conor Mahoney figure in the 23s, Bavardson before he refused to play in the 23s. Scored the weekend, didn't he, as well for Bolton. We've also had recently Daniel Ballard, because when they come back from injury, they get him in for a little bit of fitness. Yeah, I am glad I never went to Blackburn, Dave. Really feel for people that did. People, I mean, look, I'm always slagging things off. People getting on, blaming our club. Oh, this is out of order. What was they supposed to do? Got it on very, first hand as well. By the way, that there was no rush to try and clear that that pitch. Right. What was the lineup? Alex S. I did put it up, but we got time. I tell you, I'll put it on the screen, and then what I might try and do quickly. I'm not going to have time to do that, am I? I'll try and knock it into a lineup and put that on the screen. So there is today's team. Players you may recognise from other games in the first team, as Bessart Topoloj, Sean O'Brien, and of course Abdul Malik is another player, of course, that catches the headlines at Millwall for the wrong reasons. But he's back now, and he's done absolutely nothing, as I predicted, since he's been back. Today's only in the team, really. I think because Nana Boateng's probably going to be travelling with the 23s, as will Hayden. Sorry, with the first team, as will Hayden Muller. I am just currently knocking up a team sheet for you, so you can have a look at it, like in terms of how it lines up, and it might not be 100% right, but that won't be far off. And as I said, there is one player in here that I don't know, and that is Al-Babi. We're just going to call him Al-Babi from now on, because I can't pronounce his surname. It's a great surname, but I cannot say it because I'm a donut. So there we go. Them two will definitely be in the centre midfield. And then it'll be George Walker, definitely, will be at right back. The goalkeeper today is Jordan Gilmore. Joe Wright, who was out for a long time through injury and came back, has now gone out on loan to Cray Wanderers. And I've just got a new connection on LinkedIn. And you're thinking, why are you telling us this? Because yesterday I sat there and I tried to rack my brains, go through all Millwall squads from the 80s right to present day and try and find ex-players on LinkedIn. And I found 5 players so far. Paul Shaw, Damien Webber, Josh Simpson. Who else did I find? Colin Cooper. And I'm finding all these players. And so I'm just copying this off the thing. So that's got. Does that mean Babbage is a centre half? Because I know that Topolage will play left side. Oh, here we go. I can see the pitch. There's a little stand here. I don't know where it is, but it's not. It's definitely not Ashton Gate. That's for sure. So right, I've done the team. Our Babby. There you go. I've just put him in as Babby as well. Right, sorry for that little bit of a delay. But you haven't missed anything. The game hasn't started yet. And we're going to hide that now so you can see my big moony head instead. You're driving home from Essex watching it. Be careful, mate. Make sure you're not... Well, I don't think you're personally driving. If you are, good luck to you. There's loads of comments. And 65 people are on the stream. 3-1 Wall, Andrew's going for. Joseph Lane's going for a 2-1 Wall. This coverage has gone off again. 2-0 Wall, says John Duffin. Darren Story's going for a 2-0. Matt Dawson's going for a 2-1. Alex 2-2. Well, let's hope this goes. David, how are you, sir? No. So if you do want to watch this game, you've got time to sort this out because kickoff has been delayed. So what you want to do is go on the Bristol City website. You sign up for absolutely free. It takes 2 minutes. And all you got to do is sign up with an email address. And Bob is your mother's brother. You can watch this game for absolutely free. I don't know why our club doesn't share it, by the way. Frustrates me that. It frustrates me enough that they don't. It's very unless then you to watch if you sign up to this and that. But it's I might just gone a little bit blurry there because I've had to put the Wi-Fi on to. There we go. That's gone there. I've had to put the Wi-Fi on to airdrop the start 11, which I think, which I know is a start 11. And this won't cover me completely on the screen because I just haven't got the time or, if I'm honest, the desire. To go onto Premiere Pro and sort the graphic out correctly. Oh, and that isn't it. That was the team against Blackpool. God, that's been on there a while. Less said about that day, the better. Right, let's try another one. Let's try this one. And this is, oh no, that's the team against West Bromwich Albion. Jesus, how many team sheets have I got on here? Oh no, hide that. Come off. Preparation. Need to take my own advice sometimes in life, don't I? Where is this? This is it. And I should have known what it was because I can tell by the formation. I hope. There it is. There is today's starting 11. Now, Gilmore, the teams are out. Millwall wearing all blue shorts, blue socks. I can guarantee you that Gilmore's a goalkeeper. I can guarantee you that Coley and Topolage are centre halves. I can't promise you that Babby, who is wearing, I think, number 8, he's a centre back. So it might be 4 at the back. It might be Abdul Malaki left back and George Walker right back. They're definitely full backs, those two. O'Brien and Allen in the centre of midfield. It may well be Babby's a centre midfielder and O'Brien plays more in support of the front three, but that'd be very attacking, wouldn't it? You might be able to hear the commentary a little bit, which I'm going to turn down. There's no player names on the back of the shirts. Although, oh no, he's definitely not a centre half. Jesus. He's taking centre. And he is an absolute unit, by the way. An absolute unit. So the game is just about to kick off. And if you want to watch your game, if you're watching the game and you want to stream it at the same time as my commentary, well, then here we go. Millwall going to kick off, and there is fans there. It's like a little stand. If you're watching, it's a decent little setup, to be fair. Pitch looks all right. Looks windy. The back end of Storm Eunice doing its bits. And here comes kickoff. Bang, there you go. And there was kickoff. Straight back to Bessart Topolage, who pings one long and diagonal. Headed away by Bristol City. One in the air by Coley, who has it George Walker. Walker and Alfie Allen, and a little bit of head tennis. Ball gets knocked down the line to Abdul Malik. Cleared away. And off the pitch for an early throw on. Bristol City thought it was theirs. And it wasn't. It was ours. George Walker. So I won't commentate completely because you're going to not even know who's who. So when it comes to one of our players, I'll have a little chat about them. You can give me your opinions on them if you know them, or if you don't know who a player is, ask me. And if I know, I'll let you know. Abdul Malik is tiny. Our Babby, who took centre, is number 8, but he's a unit, but standing at he's massive. He's playing centre midfield. So it does. We're trying to work out the formation as well. And here's Babby on the ball, battling away. Alfie Allen's going to help him out here in the channel. Good tackle from Alfie. Alfie Allen is not the actor from Game of Thrones. He is. He's not Reek. He is a very tall, slim, light brown hair coloured centre midfielder. Again, I think this is his first season in the 23s. A lot of them, of course, go for the 18s to the 23s. And he did play up a few times last season. Stepped up, done well. But this year, now he has been, obviously, got his pro contract, and he is an under 23s regular. He's at the right age group now. So he's become a starter this season. Likes to distribute the ball well. Likes to switch the play a lot. Loves the crunching tackle. So he's definitely a Millwall type player. And it'll be interesting to see how he progresses. At the minute, Millwall pressing. Tom Lee, who I've said before, is a very dangerous young man. I mean, on the football pitch. I don't know him off the pitch. He might be a black belt in karate as well. But good striker. Little bags of potential. And I see him and his brother Jack Son with a new management company. Charles, good afternoon. All I've been seeing lately is a Russian invasion. This will make a nice break. Well, let's hope so, mate. Let's hope there's an invasion on the Bristol City penalty area from Millwall. Hey, Sven Never in the mountain. Afternoon, sir. What's the story of Abdul Malik? I missed that. Okay, yeah, that's a nice one to warm up with. Let's go with that one, Sven. So, Abdul Malik, as we see, often comes off the Millwall production line with 2 players previous to him. 1 year after the other, we lost 2 he's on the ball now, Abdul Malik. Great skill, great feet. Lays in a Coley who comes down the left. Sorry, not a Coley. Abdul Malaki. I'll just call him Malaki, it's easier. He's got the pineapple up, and he's going to take the throw on. Or is that Ababi? This could happen today. I can't work out who's who all the time. But no, he's definitely Malaki. He's got a good left foot. Comes inside. Sean O'Brien into the box. Strikes. Going to be cleared away after a deflection. Tom Lee, good pressing. And he's cleared away. Mill straight back into possession now. Abdul Malik showing great feet. Out by the touchline. Dragging it onto his right. Switching onto his left. Back to his right. Into the area. Back on his left. Great trickery from Abdul Malik. Great defensive work from Bristol City. And it's going to be a corner to the Lions. Andrew, you can't find the stream. I haven't forgotten your question, Sven. I will go back to that. Yes, he does need to give Sean a chance, without doubt. And it is there, mate. If you look on the Bristol City website, go on fixtures, corner for Millwall, whipped in, wind assisted, cleared away by Bristol City. Mill still in the vicinity, though, and our Babby doing well out on the right midfield, taking it wide, looking for support. Finds it in the shape of Jaden Davis, who's clipped, and it's going to be a free kick. I love Jaden. I met his old man a couple of times as well. He's a right nice guy. But Jaden does love, when he gets clipped, ref. Does love a scream up at the ref. But you've got to do it, ain't you? Right, it's a free kick to us. It's 30 yards out. Sven, I haven't forgotten. I will come to the Abdul Malik situation. There is videos on the YouTube channel if you do want to go back for reference. But in a minute, we've got a free kick. It's about 30 yards out. Sean O'Brien's going to take it. This delivery, I'm already telling you, will be absolutely whip sensational on point. He's going to get the first man now, isn't he? His delivery is a joke, and Bristol City are holding defensive line on the penalty area. One hand goes up, great delivery. Oh, keeper's dropped it. and it wasn't a foul. They all sort of stopped. Okoli came in, the keeper just beat him to it, and the keeper's momentum carried him into Okoli, who does score a few goals up from the back, that big dog. And the play stopped really, the ball went wide, and they thought they was going to get a free kick, but the rest said play on, and Millwall have a throw on out of the touchline. Ball's bobbling about. Our Babby is definitely playing centre midfield, and it's a back four. So what I said to you earlier was wrong. I do apologise. Great ball from Bessart Topoloj out to Jaden Davis. Cuts back. He's going to get a second bite at Jaden, is he? Gets his foot in. 2 players down, 1 from each team. Ref plays on. Long ball into the channel, goes off the pitch. No, it doesn't. The wing. Storm Eunice carries it back in. It's like the 12th man today. And here come Millwall back on the attack. It's a good early start from the Lions. Crossed into the box. Chance! Lee! Just couldn't get there. Great left foot cross into the box by Abdul Malaki. Left foot whipped in, and Lee was there to pounce. It's a fantastic clearance / nearly an own goal from the Bristol City player. Just got there before Lee managed to guide it over his own crossbar. I'm really enjoying this stream. Thanks for tuning in. 70 people in the stream. That is decent for an afternoon stream. One hand goes up from Sean O'Brien. Whips it in. Great corner. Do you know what? My mate used to take corners like this. And I used to say to him, Drew, take a bit off it. Because we're vets now. We're playing vets football. But it's like a delivery good enough for like John Terry to get on the end of. And it's absolutely whipped in with intent, and it's cleared away by Bristol City. Flicked away. Great delivery, though, for another corner. And Sean O'Brien makes the long journey from left to right to come and take this one. It's going to be out swinging. The corner flag looks like it's half pissed. It's like hanging on. So you can see it's windy. It's quite an open training ground. Sean O'Brien now, right foot, whipped in. Not a good delivery this time. Cleared away at the front post. Alfie Allen's going to go and try and retrieve it. Does well to get it back to O'Brien, who shows a beautiful bit of skill to give it to Alfie Allen. Allen knocks it back to Al Babi, who was there, cuts it on his right, loses it. George Walker switches the play across. Sven, I will get to your story, mate, and I won't forget, because Abdul Malik's on the ball. That's nice turn. So basically, we've had youngsters in free kick to Bristol City. We've had youngsters in around the club last couple of years. We lost 2 to Man City, 1 year after the other. And not the glory of losing players to Man City is any player under the age of 18 that is with a club, even if their contract is out and they leave, which is what happened, I assume, in both those cases, the club that loses that player has to be compensated, even if they're not under contract. Anyone under the age of 18. It's an FA ruling. Long ball from Bristol City has gone out of play. So we got like about £1 million for both those players. Abdul Malik come to the end of his contract, run it down, offered him a pro contract at Millwall, didn't accept it, then was seen on trial at Portsmouth, Watford, where he played in a game where he got taken off. They lost 6-1. This is all for the like youth development squads, by the way, the 23. He's not the first team. And Abdul Malik went on loan, or trial, sorry, should I say, to about 3 or 4 different clubs, none of which took him on. I'm not saying that any of them all said he wasn't good enough, but what the Portsmouth manager at the time, who's now, was it Cowley? Danny Cowley? It was, yeah. Said we don't rate him, but obviously we're going to have to pay a heavy compensation. And £1 million is a lot of money, especially in League One. So he then came back to Millwall with his tail between his legs and signed the contract that we originally offered him previous that summer. I haven't got a latest score on the screen, have I? Bristol City now encroaching on the edge of our box. I've never said encroaching in my life, but I just said it then. Sean O'Brien cleared away, comes away with the ball, cleared again, and it goes through to Jordan Gilmore. I kept calling him Harry Gilmore. I've never even really seen the film Happy Gilmore, but I'm not really a fan. His name's Jordan Gilmore. Good goalkeeper, great shot stopper. As with a lot of Millwall goalkeepers that have come through, and I'm talking Ryan Sanford, even when Frank Fielding was in the 23s, they're not like really tall goalkeepers, are they? Joe Wright's tall and got a good build. Oh my God, I was saying what a great goalkeeper. I was just about to say what a good goalkeeper Gilmore is. He shanks that out of his hands as the game restarts. I think that was wind assisted. Ball into the box from Bristol City. Cleared away by Okoli. Tom Lee can't make it stick. And in fact, he's committed a foul. Someone has. I will put a banner up on the screen. Oh, I'll tell you what, before I put the banner up on the screen, let me just show you what the banner still was from last time we played. Oh, what a day. What a day. What a great time to be alive. That was at the Den last time out. So the first team can replicate that. I've never said replicate in my life either. On Saturday against Bristol City. It is a free kick. Bristol City, central, played short, 30 yards out. Played wide. I thought they was going to test the keeper there with test the win. Whipped in. Oh, dear. And I'm guessing that Millwall have got the win behind them in his first half because the ball got whipped in. It was curling away. Jordan Gilmore committed and done well, really, because he come a by the time he ended up catching that, he's in advancement of the penalty spot. Advancement. Why am I saying words today I've never seen in my life? If you are just joining us, there was a late kickoff. So it's about 12 minutes gone. Oh, wait, there's a clock on the screen. There's 10 minutes and 42 seconds gone at Bristol City's training ground, where it is Millwall 0, Bristol City. Sorry, should have said the other way around, shouldn't I? Bristol City 0, Millwall 0. And there you go. It's on the screen. The latest score. Yeah, that's it. Got it right. 68 of you are in the chat. No, Dan, they are not playing today in the Championship. They are playing tomorrow in the Championship away against Derby. There's a little 70 people working remotely, yeah, shall we say, Dan? Oh, there you go. Mick's answered someone else's question. He knew I was busy, Mick, and he helped me out. Sven, you got a day off. Sven, where are you? Are you Denmark or are you Sweden? Or have I possibly just offended you? And what do you do for a job? Let me know. Let me know what you're doing for jobs. Anyone got an interesting job? Ball in the box from Bristol City, headed away by the Lions. Jaden Davis in pursuit, but that's the wind assisted again. Goes through to the Bristol City left back who tries to turn Jaden Davis and carried out a play in the process, and it will be a throw on to the Lions. 12 minutes gone. I'm really enjoying this today. Nice and chilled. Nice and chilled. Thanks for tuning in, as I did say. Can't believe 66. Do you know, Benjamin Bloom, I always shout out, man, because I love him. He's not only a great presenter, but what a good guy as well, Benjamin Bloom is. And he does a lot of live work, which is probably how he manages to get through that amount of YouTube, because he gets through a lot of YouTube. And he does like midday streams, and I always wondered how one would go for me, and it's going all right for me. Stephen Ball, you've donated. Thank you very much, mate, for your kind donation. I'm going to put that towards £1. I'm going to buy myself. I'm going to put that towards. I'm going to go into the gym later on. My niece is staying at the minute. She's got no power where they live. They have had no power for 3 days, so I had to go and pick her up. She's got to work today remotely. She's not watching it. Imagine when she's watching the stream. It'd be strange if a 23-year-old girl that isn't from anywhere near Millwall was watching a midday stream, wouldn't it? I'm going to take her to the gym later, treat her to the gym, and I'm going to get a nice Starbucks afterwards, nice cappuccino large with chocolate on top. Bosh. Alfie Allen loses out in midfield. But yeah, thanks, Steve. Appreciate that, mate. Ball wide. Out goes George Walker. Does well. Like him, George Walker looks a really exciting talent. Right wing back, or looks like playing a flat back for us today. Right back. Pacey. Loves to get on the overlap. I went to watch the 23'S at Charlton's training ground a few months ago. That video's up. They've done us twice, didn't they? Charlton this season. Nicely cut out by Abdul Malaki. Really good play. Really, and it carries out the back as well. And Mill managed to emerge with the ball. Jaden Davis is, as I said, wide left now. Crossfield ball, George Walker taken down nicely. Brilliant from Walker. Takes on his man. Flies past one. Flies past two. Now he's on the overlap. He wants it back. He's got it back, George Walker. He's at the area now. He's come from area. Box to box. Georgie. Love that, George Walker. Just as I was saying what a talent he is. And I watched him at Charlton's training ground. So when you get into Charlton's training ground, so you're right next to the pitch behind the respect barrier. And you really got a sense of how pacey and strong these young boys are. You wouldn't want George Walker running at you 100 miles an hour, let me tell you. Chrissy, I love a bit of skiving off, mate, and lie to the boss. not my boss, Dave. He's watching, of course, Chris. He's also good, Chris. Took a sickie just for this. Thanks for tuning. Sven, sorry, mate. Sorry. Do apologise. I'm a social worker in mental health care. Fair play to you, mate. You might need some therapy yourself after being a Millwall fan. Corner to the Lions. People ask about Lions Lounges. Yeah, I will go through that in a minute. I'll show you on my phone. It's going to be whipped outwards by Sean O'Brien. Header! Oh, just wide. Not sure who got the touch on that. The rest said goal kick. Bessart Topolodge was in and amongst it. Yeah, Topolodge gets something on it, but I think he's right. I think it deflects off the Bristol City player, but it goes out for a goal kick. Sorry, I think it should have been a corner. But the ref gives a goal kick to Bristol City. There's 15 minutes gone. As you can see, the score is on the screen. No keeper tested as of yet, but the Lions definitely been the better side in this opening exchange. We have got a heavy wind behind us, and what I can tell looking at corner flags and passes that are getting played. So people asking me about Lions Lounge lockdown. So I have hit a bit of a brick wall with it. I have done over 60 interviews, and anyone you asked me, believe me, I would have asked them. I've tried. I actually got Tim Cale's number the other week, so I tried into Cale. I didn't drive him mad. I sent him one message. No reply. I've actually got inroads at my work now to Teddy Sheringham and Dennis Wise through the agency I work for, but apparently they won't do it. They won't do any sort of interviews, not unless it's something for like 10 grand. So that's out the window. I've tried, lower level players. No disrespect, I won't interview anyone that's played for Millwall. So I thought, right, let's try a different route. And yesterday, I really wanted to try and get it going again. So I sifted through Millwall stats, the history stats, and went all down the team sheets. I put in a lot of work, didn't I? You wouldn't think it, would you? That's what people crap me up sometimes when they go, oh, yeah, get Tim Cale on, please. Like, oh, yeah, that's going to... Tim, got an hour. Like, it ain't easy. You got to source these people. You got to track them down. And if you do track them down, you got to convince them to do it. I have got like a blanket email that I send to all of them, saying what we do, saying how long we've been doing it, and how many players we've done, and the link to the channel, etc. So a little story for you. And I'm ball into the crossfield from Bristol City again. That's the wind's played its part in that. And George Walker's got to stand his man up. He's trying to go step over galore. Sean O'Brien comes back, helps him out, and they double up. Whips into the box. Gilmore's going to come out. Does he? No, he doesn't. Again, the wind played its part in that. It dropped to the Bristol City striker. I think that's a good call from Gilmore, that not to come. Yeah, it just held up. It just held up in the wind. And Topolodge managed to do enough to block the Bristol City player's shot at target, and the trick was wide. So Andy Keogh was the last interview we did. I really enjoyed it. Let's see how this corner gets on. It's going to be left-footed and in swinging. Away. It is cleared away. And I asked the Under the Kosh boys, I said, how did you get hold of him? And they said, get hold of him through LinkedIn. So I went on LinkedIn, but he was like protected. You get LinkedIn for free, which is, if you don't know what LinkedIn is, I used to think it's called Lincoln. What a dickhead. But it's called LinkedIn. It's like a Facebook, but like a business page. So you can like get work on there and find people. So I paid. He was behind to upgrade to message people who you don't already connected with. You had to pay. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to risk it. So I paid £30 for 1 month to connect with Andy Keogh, and then I got him on the channel. Hang on, Mill on the attack here. Jaden Davis flying down the centre of the pitch. Feeds it wide. Oh, he's given Tom Lee some work to do. And drops him short with a pass. And Bristol City cleared the ball away. So I paid the £30 and then actually told Andy Keogh, like I said, this is who I am. Saw you Under the Kosh. Do you want to come on our show? Love to hear your Mill stories. Please say yes. I paid £30 for the month. Anyway, Keogh comes on. And then, you sign up for these things. You think, right, remember to cancel that. Fucking forgot to cancel it. So 2 days ago, I got another £30 come out for the second month. So I was like, right, that's it. I'm going to go ham. I'm going to really look for these players. So yesterday, Paul Shaw, Colin Cooper, Damien Webber, and Josh Simpson. Can you see him there? You might be able to match, mate. Oh, you can. There you go. I fired into all 4 of them yesterday. It's just told me I got a new connection. I don't think there's a connection I was after, was it? No. Anyway, that's enough of that short story. Fucking extremely long. 77 people in the live stream. We're already 45 minutes into it. And do you know what I'm getting from this is that I'm getting donations is what I'm getting. Mick Robinson, you absolute legend. Thank you very much for your donation of £10 to the YouTube channel. Afternoon, Dan. Under 23s look good. Was one of the Millwall fans on Blackburn Saturday. No, Mick, don't give me money. I want to buy you a pint. Oh, I'm probably going to go in Harry's bar Saturday before the game. Come and find me, Mick Robinson, Alan Smith, anyone else that went to Blackburn and, well, didn't get to watch a game, basically. That's the end of the story, really, because nothing happened. And I want to buy you a pint. So make yourself, if you are in Harry's bar Saturday, anyone, make yourself known to me. If you went to Blackburn and want proof, bring your match ticket. No, you got to bring your match ticket. Just say, Dan, I'm Mick. How are you? Alan's going to be lit with how bad Bob Boulder in it, so I know Alan. And I'll buy you a pint. But thanks so much for the donation, mate. But what I said, what I'm getting from this today is when I go and watch the 23s, I love watching the first team. Of course I do. But it's, as much as I love it, I feel like I've got to get what I need to get content-wise as well. Just because I'm just so used to doing it, I don't want to let people down for the content. So when I watch the 23s, I'm so much more relaxed. I just chill out and enjoy it completely with no pressure, no stress. And I'm getting that from this stream. I don't really feel stressed, but I feel like I've got to perform more for the match day, should I say. And I'm getting a nice chilled afternoon with you all. Okay, then. Mark Pettingill. How are you, mate? You're a regular to these streams on a Saturday, I know. Have you tried the child prodigy Cherno Samba? No, I haven't tried Cherno Samba. And it was the other day, my mate sent me, I think it's Moses Ashkido, like some mad stuff on Twitter. Look him up on Twitter. I might do the Cherno Sambas, no disrespect to any of these players, the fucking Mark Phillips of this world. I might do. I'm very into, as you just guessed there, probably from the four players that I mentioned. Well, not so much Josh Simpson, but I'm very into my 90s Millwall. It's when I was a teenager. I remember the 80s. The first team I ever remember watching was a team that pretty much got promoted. So I remember that at the old den. Very vivid. Is it raining? Nothing better than when it's raining and you can hear it on a conservatory roof. What better sound is there than that? Other than meh? I don't think there is one. But yeah, I'm very 90s heavy, aren't I, with my lockdowns? Well, I've done the entire chance for Bristol City. Oh, what a save! Jordan Gilmore, what a save! I said he was a great shot stopper, and he's pulled out of the bag there. Tacked down our left for Bristol City. Good play. Man on the overlap. Crossed into the box. Striker, head over the ball. Controls it well. Smashes it goalwards. And Jordan Gilmore dives under his crossbar and tips it over. And it's a really, really good save from the young cat. Good to see. Enjoy that. Ball into the corner, for Bristol City. I was going to say ball into the box, but he's gone short. Eventually, they work their way into the box. Header, wide. Look, free header, again. Got caught short with a short corner. So, yeah, maybe you need to just raise their levels a bit, boys. Be a bit more aware. Richard Abrahams dipped his toe into all walks of life. This is a strong possibility because chance for Millwall now into the area. Good play. Abdul Malik to Jaden Davis. Oh, tried to do a little drag back in the box. He couldn't do a lot else, to be honest. By the time he got the ball from Abdul Malik, he had a man touched tight. But here come the lines again. Oh, it's offside. That could happen, actually. That could happen. I don't know whether Thompson would do it out of respect for the club. I'm sure he might do the club's one before he does my one. But it's definitely a tree I will bark up, put it that way. I was going to say something else. Oh, I actually the other day, because I used to speak to Sean Williams quite a lot, and I hope we get well soon to the one as well, because he's double fractured his spine, hasn't he, playing for Pompey. I went to him and I went, look, you know what I'm going to ask you, and don't beat around the bush. If it's a no, just tell me to fuck off. I won't be offended because I realise it isn't for everyone. But do you fancy coming on the show, especially you've got a bit of time on your hands now? And he said to me, mate, I love your work and what you do. How about that? What a lovely compliment. Hang on, Bristol City. Men over in the box. Left foot is going to strike at Jordan Gilmore. Oh, it's 1-0 Bristol City. 1-0 to Bristol City. Men over there, 25 minutes gone. Working the ball from right to left. Oh, centre half falls over. The 11 comes in. Left foot strikes. And it's an unbelievable goal line clearance or slide from one of our defenders, but it hits him and rolls out to the Bristol City player that's coming in, and he just taps it home. The 11 fires past Gilmore. It was going in. Brilliant block by Coley, I think it was. But the Bristol City player is on hand to tap it home, and we are 1-0 down. I was saying, yeah, sorry, Sean Williams. So he said, yeah, mate, I love what you do, but I can't do it right now. I will do it. Give me a couple of years. So that says to me maybe when he has retired. Lee Gregory is another one that has said he will do it. But he keeps giving me this one. Yeah, I will come on, but soon. And also asked Conor McLaughlin, who I used to speak to quite a lot. And nothing back from Conor McLaughlin as well. So I trust me, everyone's put in the comments, I've asked. Scott, come in, 1-0, and you're off again. Thanks for tuning in, though. Thanks for the view. Oh, dear. Stephen Ball says, I love the Razor and Kelliher-electrical interviews. They're very long time ago, those, aren't they? I would like a second stab at both of those in the longer formats. Now I know what I'm doing a little bit more. Bad Nasher, good afternoon. Hope you're well, mate. Free kick to Millwall. Sean O'Brien's going to take it. It's about in between the halfway line and the goal line. Long way out on the touchline, right next to the dugouts. Sean O'Brien fizzes that one in. Keeper goes up. Great claim by their cat, to be fair. Come a long way. Big, long, lanky dude. Catches it. Throws it out short. Someone said, can you see a tint of red in my hair? No, that does look like it is, doesn't it? I think that's the light. There's a tint of grey in my hair, sneaking in, and on my beard. Another chance of Bristol City. Oh, no, it's 2-0 Bristol City. What has happened there? A completely even game. Not a lot going on. And out of nowhere, Bristol City are 2-0 up. I'm more worried about this tinge of red in my hair in a minute. But no, the 11 again finding joy down our right. Whipped in, over the back post. I thought a header went straight in, but it wasn't. It was headed back across. And again, met literally on the goal line by the number 9. It's actually a really, really good goal from Bristol City. Let me tell you this. It's a really good goal, to be fair. Don't panic. You're probably not. No, I'm panicking because I'm going to lose my job. No one's going to lose their job. Well, some of you might have skived off today. We are 2-0 down, but this is the glory of the 23'S. I'm fully confident we can still win this game. I do think we got the win with us in the first half, but it doesn't appear to be doing us any favours at the minute. And let's go to the banners. Hide. Because I've got to put this up now. Did I not put it up before? Did it still say 0-0? Well, if you are late to the party, it now says 2-0. Yeah, there you go. Latest score. Bristol City 2, Millwall 0 at the under-23 game from somewhere in Bristol. It's a nice little set they've got. Got a little stand as well. It's like a brand new one, to be fair. And the young Lions have work to do. But as I said, do not panic. I've seen us come back from a lot worse than this. The game is half an hour long. Nice play from Coley. Back to Bessart. Topolage. Thought he was going to get caught on a ball, Bess, and he just sticks one long. Lee surely fouled in the back. Ref says play the advantage. Not a lot of advantage, really, as Jalen Davis runs towards the corner flag with 3 Bristol City players around him. But there you go. The game goes on, and now Jaden's chopped there. Ref says no. Play on. Ball up in the air. Topolodge brings it down. Alfie Allen blatantly pushed in the back. And that will be a free kick to the Lions. Preparation. So if anyone wants to watch this game, go onto the Bristol City website. And then once you get onto the Bristol City website, click on Robin's TV. It's up the top right somewhere. Once you've done that, if you join their site, it's free. No bank details. You need an email address. You can then watch the game for absolutely zilch. Nishmans. And I've got a fair play at Bristol City. They've got a decent setup here. And it begs the question, why haven't our club got this? Because they've got cameras. They've got a decent little stand. They've also got... In fact, actually, I've been to the Bristol City training ground. I did the drill when I used to work for Soccer AM at Bristol City's training ground. And this isn't there. So I don't know where it is. But by the by, we're 2-0 down in this game. Just 2-0 out of nowhere. 2 very quick goals. Millwall trying to get back into it. George Walker tries to knock it into Lee. I like Lee, but he's got to be stronger there. Got to meet the ball there, Tom. Bristol City come away. Millwall looking a little bit dejected at the minute. Yeah, they got like commentary. They got replays and all sorts. Ball into the box. Surely not. Coley misses it. And the guy that just scored the last one, I think he scored the first as well. Could have bagged the first half hat-trick. I think the wind's playing havoc there. He's best moved that ball over the place. And his header, luckily for us, is well wide of the target. Kenny Jackett is someone I've approached through his son. Not managed to get hold of him yet, but his son is a coach. Dion Dublin will be a very interesting one, although... As you know, I'm a big fan of Under the Cosh. And one of the boys on there, Brownie, actually played with Dion at Norwich. And he won't even go on there at the minute. He said he's got too many commitments work-wise. He's doing a lot of TV, isn't he? Dipping his toe. Abdul Malik. Alfie Allen. Allen, good ball. Wide. Oh, and the wind's done him there. The wind's done Jalen Davis. He sort of bounced and shot up and hit his shoulder and went out for a throw on. Yeah, this is the only, people have got to have a story to tell. What did I do at Soccer AM? Well, I started off, this is when I started trying to get into the industry. I started off just going along to the drills because I grew up with Jimmy Bullard. I'm his best mates. So just to get an eye, just to have a look around and see if I wanted to be interested in doing that sort of thing, I just started going with him. And then he said, I've got you the gig to pay, so to drive me. So I was getting paid to drive him to all the gigs, which was good. I was getting around the football grounds and then I started to get involved with like the production of the directing of the podcast, the drills, basically. Yeah, it was good. Really good time. I went to loads and loads of training grounds. Then we did Millwall. By this point, I'd already started doing the channel as well. So I'm not sure it would have been a conflict of interest me going to Millwall. But I did Bristol City. I did Wolves. That's when Saville and Jed would have been at Wolves as well. But I didn't obviously know them at that point because I hadn't played for Millwall. I've done absolutely loads. Forest Green, Charlton, unfortunately. I say unfortunately, instead of training ground, let's go and look around. Nice and local for me as well, that one. What other grounds did I do? So many. Cheltenham, Derby. I did Derby, England Women's and Burton. All 3 of them at St George's Park on 3 different occasions. So I went to St George's Park. England Women's was my first ever drill. Done loads. I used to have all the balls. I used to get a ball every time. My boy had them all up in his room. Wickham was another one. I did Oxford. I was trying to stick it in and around near the studio as much as we could. But yeah, good times in my life. And got me a little idea, understanding of how the industry works. And here I am, nearly 6 years later. 35 minutes gone. Millwall just seem to really lost their rhythm. Lots of wayward passes at the minute, and they look a little bit depleted, which is a rare thing for me to see them like this, the 23s. But fear not, they'll be back in the second half. I'm telling you, there's more goals in this. Do not count us out of do not count us out of this tie yet. Sean O'Brien on the ball. Cuts back onto his left foot. Squares it. Our Babby's on the ball now on his right foot. He's definitely playing in midfield, by the way. Chance for Mills to get the ball in the box. Didn't take it. Wide to George Walker. Walker now up against his man. Knocks it into Tom Lee. Oh, come on, mate. You're better than that. He's chopped someone now and he's getting frustrated. Free kick to Bristol City. Lee can't make the ball stick. He's not a target man. They're knocking a lot of balls into his... We're knocking a lot of balls into his feet. He is good with his feet. But it's been a frustrating afternoon for him so far. He has got some fantastic stories, and we had some fantastic nights out. Rich, no, absolutely not at a minute, mate. Absolutely not. Someone said David. I think he already has. I don't know what David asked because I missed that one, but 63 is still in the stream. Thanks for tuning in this afternoon. Our Babby gets caught on the ball, and Bristol City come away with it. Again, this number 11 for them is having a good game, causing a little bit of carnage. And Bristol City in possession, 36 minutes on the clock. Crossfield ball to the 11 again. He's having a lot of joy out here. His touch takes him towards the touchline. He's fuming with himself that he's gone out of play. But it has gone out of play. Oh, I should get Benjamin Bloom to interview me. Well, Ben's been on our channel, and I've been on his channel. Yeah, we do a collab occasionally, me and the Bloominator. Like his work, been a long time admirer of his work. When he's right back, he's on 2,000 subscribers. And now he's gone. I was on 8. No, I was on 7 when he was on 2, and now he's on 20, and I'm just touching 17. What does that tell you? It tells you Mill fans aren't subscribing enough. So if you haven't already, we did pass 16,900 last night, and the road to 17K is on. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I must bore you saying it. I bore myself saying it. I got his number from Byron Webster. Oh, sorry, I got his Byron Webster said I spoke to him. He'll do it. DM'd him a few times on Instagram. Nothing back from him as of yet. But it doesn't mean they've blown it out. It just means they might not have seen it, or they might have blown it out. Who knows? Am I going Derby tomorrow? No, I'm not going Derby tomorrow, mate. I've got to work tomorrow in the office till 6. That's in Hertfordshire. The reason I've got to work tomorrow till 6 is because on Thursday, about the same time, I've got to go to Manchester for work for a shoot up there. So I am going to have to ask my boss, who could be watching, if I can leave work possibly half hour, maybe an hour early tomorrow to get home to stream it. So I'll do a stream tomorrow. Leading on to that, the Casual Gentleman. Thanks for tuning in from Lisboa. Like it. Which away games? Oh, Gilmore dropped short. I think it's a wind again playing his part. Come out and his clearance sort of come off the Bristol City player. I think it was which away games are you planning on doing, mate? Right, so away games I'm going to be doing this season still. And I won't lie to you. I said I got the arse of it, didn't I? After Huddersfield and after Blackpool, so I'm not doing any more long away games. However, after the QPR game, I did say to my boy, if you want to go Blackburn, I'll drive. And he said, no, I don't want to go. So I would have gone to Blackburn if it weren't for my kid. Luckily, I didn't. And I say shout out to the ones that did. So I am doing, there's 16 games left, and I think I'm doing 12. The ones I'm not doing, the ones I say I'm not doing. So I'm doing all the home games. I'm doing Reading away. I'm doing Luton away. And I'm doing Birmingham away. That leaves Blackburn, Stoke, Preston, and I think maybe one other. As it stands now, I won't be going to those. I'll stream them indoors. Lions TV isn't my job yet. Well, it is, and it was. So basically, I got look, back in the Soccer M days. That was like once a week. Hang on, I'll tell you my life story in a minute. Ball into the box, could be 3-0. It's a good ball in the box, goes all the way through, luckily for us. Clip back in, headed away. Cody's going to get rid of this. Is it? No, that's heads it to our Babby. Now Babby plays it to George Walker, who's fouled on the touchline. So I got divorced. You're thinking, what are you talking about? Winding it back to the Soccer M days and these lines to do my job. I got divorced. And I used the money that I got from my divorce for 2 years just to run Lions TV. I used all that money. So people go, he's fucking loaned in, YouTuber man, he's only in it for the money. I used all of my money for 2 years that I got from my divorce, which was not far short of £30,000, by the way. I used that to fund the channel, try and grow it for 2 years. I then got to a point when it was paying, but nowhere near what anyone would think it was, and not enough to live on. So I got a job as a tour manager. I had to quit that job because I had to have an operation. So then I was solely reliant again for the next 2 years on my Lions TV money. My Lions TV money now is, again, nowhere near what you'd think. I won't say what it is, but all in, I used to earn 3 to 4 times more a year when I used to be a roofer. But, oh no, Bristol City are in again here. Off the bar. What a strike. And over. Did he hit the bar or did he go behind the goal and hit the frame of the goal behind the goal? Great header from their player. Runs onto his own thing. No, it hit one of the goal posts that hold the net up. Fired wide as we approach half time. So then, through me doing Lions TV, which was always the plan, I have now got a job as head of content at a company which my mate owns, and he's seen me go from the very beginning because he's actually Bullard's agent. So he's like, you've actually got more people watch your show than actually, you've got more subscribers than me all getting crowds. So he's got a company, and I now create their content 3 days a week. My Lions TV money is just about livable on for a single person, not really to have a mortgage or anything like that, though. So this now, I've took this other work on to progress in my career. And now I earn between the two a comfortable living, but not yet. Listen, I'm doing streams at 1 p.m. on a fucking Tuesday. You do the math. And I'm not doing them from a yacht in the south of France either. Story time with Dan. I don't know how I got into that. How did I get into that? A few people left during as well. No, they didn't really. How did we get into that? Oh, Lions TV isn't my job yet. Yeah. Been watching Soccer M since the Tim Lovejoy days. Dan, do you like golf? And watch Tubes from Soccer M Golf Channel. So, in the process of me working for the company I work for and me doing what I've done on YouTube, I part own a golf YouTube channel. But the level of commitment from other people towards this channel means that it's not gone anywhere near as well as I was hoping it would. It was called the Chris Hughes, see, blanket pointing any fingers, the Chris Hughes Golf Channel. It's now called the Chris Hughes Sports Channel, and we're doing all sorts of different sports on the now. Boys in the box of Bristol City, cleared away. So it's now a sports channel. So we do golf on that. We've had a couple of guests on, similar to the Tubes theme. We had Ollie Bell from ITV Racing. We had Josh Kelly, the boxer. Exactly the same format as Tubes. We did a few live streams. It's still early days, and we're still tinkering with it a little bit. Ball into the box of Millwall. Chance. What happened there? The cameraman went like into fucking about a million miles an hour, but it's a corner to Millwall. Chance right on half time to get something back. Don't play it short. Sean O'Brien's coming over to take it. And we are in the last 30 seconds of this half. So yeah, Chris Hughes, it's now called the Chris Hughes Sports Channel. We actually did a live stream for the NFL, and we've got other irons in the fire, shall we say, on that. But yeah, love Tube, no tubes well from my time. Lovely guy at Soccer. Corner, Sean O'Brien. Oh, the wind has whipped that one out of the fucking park. And it's going to be a goal kick. It's been a frustrating half in the end. As we move into additional time at for God's sake, you're on. Come on, Amanda Hart. I know you're harmless, but you're just being a dick. So let's just get you out of the stream. Yeah, the ball was whipped in. Oh, again, it was a good ball in, but Lee. Oh, hang on, sorry. It's half time. It's half time, and they're showing highlights now of the first half. We have had a couple of chances, but actually, as of yet, not tested their goalkeeper. I'm just going to see. I'm going to look because I think the same guy for them, the 9, scored both goals. He's been a threat. But yeah, half time in the game, and it is 2-0. Cut back. Oh, that's a great save from Gilmore at the midpoint in the first half. This is the goal. This is the first goal. 11 strikes it. Blocked. Brilliant. Yeah, and it is the 9. The 9 has scored both goals for them. No, we're not really doing golf stuff at the minute. I've put forward a suggestion, actually, today, where I don't know if people seen that it's Mark Goldridge and True Geordie does them and Fogden does them, and obviously I do them for Millwall live streams. But we're potentially going to start, I'd like to start, covering the Sunday matches in the Premier League. And I will help, I'll help start that off. That's the plan. Obviously, I think I know I'm quite, what do you think? I'm not bad at the commentary, am I? So I don't mind dipping my toe in the water on a Sunday on a sports channel. If I've got the star of the show with me, I can do the main part of the commentary. That's what I've put to them today to try and keep this channel alive. Not this channel. This channel's flying. But no, Simon. My old mate Simon's in the chat. How are you, mate? I was going to say, you're not rained off today. You can't be rained off as a paint and decorator. And you could do, actually. If you're doing externals. Good to see you, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Good question. Good question. Who do I tip to break through? Well, can I just say, anyone I have tipped to break through has already done so. Billy Mitchell, of course. Alex Mitchell, I tipped to break through. Nana Boateng, who's not here today. Hayden Muller, who's been out on loan at St Johnstone and is also not here today. So I'm guessing Nana and Hayden will travel with the first team squad tomorrow. Tyrese Briscoe is not one I've seen a lot of because he was long-term injured. He's also not here today. So I'm assuming he is travelling with the first team squad tomorrow. So that'd be a good bit of experience for Tyrese. When they said, oh, there's a big, strong, young centre forward that's going to be in the first team at Coventry, I thought they meant Tyrese Briscoe. I didn't realise they meant Zach Lovelace because I'd never heard of Zach Lovelace at this point. Tyrese Briscoe is a good player. Will he succeed at Millwall? Not impossible. But Nana Boateng come on, didn't he? Made his debut against Crystal Palace in the FA Cup. Hayden Muller's been around it for a while now. Sean O'Brien is one I'd love to see in around the first team. And it surprised me that to this point he still hasn't. Or been out on a decent loan. That's something I'd be very interested to see him do at the back end of this season, if not definitely next. Because he's the same age as Billy and Hayden. They're the same age, Billy Mitchell and Hayden Muller. Billy Mitchell is 21 actually coming up. Yeah. Your mate told me earlier his birthday's coming up. So yeah, that's all age group 2021s. Tom Lee is an interesting prospect. Issa Coley's highly rated centre back. I really like the look of George Walker, the right back. I am just going to go and I am going to, if you don't mind, I'm going to make a quick coffee. Why not, eh? We're only chilled, aren't we? So I'll put that on the screen and I'll be as quick as I can. And I'm going to make myself a quick coffee. Cheers, guys. I'll be back in literally not even 5 minutes. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, everyone. Here we are. I'm back. Thank you for staying with me. I had a cheeky bit of pasta as well, just quickly. It was feedy time. Feedy time. Yeah, I've met Tim Lovejoy. Do you know what I've met, by the way? One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, soccer orientated, is I got invited in to do some work at TalkSport. So as I was looking for work at the time, and I got put in touch with someone, I got invited in to do some work on the one of the morning shows. I can't remember who it was. And sitting out, just he came up to me. He didn't know who I was. Obviously, I'm saying I should know who I am, but like he just come up to another random human. It's Max Rushton. And he come up to me and he went, "Hello, mate." I went, "Hello, mate. How are you?" He went, "Yeah, I'm really good, thanks. I'm Max. Nice to meet you." And he's like, "What are you doing here? Like, what are you up to?" And he was like really fucking interested in my life and what I was doing. Just being a nice person, having just a chat. What a fucking lovely bloke. Can't speak. Can't speak highly enough of him. And it's a good job you're not a barrister. A barista, sorry, yeah, where it's called. Do you know you have to train quite a lot apparently to become one of them? Fucking cables everywhere. We'll say that. In the under the cosh mug, what do you make of this? Not a bad drop, is it? Not a bad drop at all. So yeah, I bet Tim Lovejoy. No Tubesy personally, Fenners. Like if I saw Fenners would be like, "Oh, you're right, mate." He knew he'd know he knew me, but he wouldn't know it. Probably had remember how. Whereas if I saw Tubes, I saw Rocket the other week at the Content Awards. But actually, how you doing, mate? I no that sort of level. Here's one. I'm going to take this one as well. So when I was the tour manager, I was at Cheltenham Races, and we had the box on the finish line at Cheltenham Races. Jeremy Carr was in our box. Chris Kamara. I know his name's not Chris Kamara, but I was going to say Cammy and Kamara, and it came out weird. They was all in our box, and I was with the geezer I look after, and all his family were there because they're all from out that way. And Laura Woods walked in the box, and she went, "Danny, what are you doing here?" And they all went, "Oh, fuck off." They thought I'd put her up to it. But yeah, Woodsy remembered me, bless her. She was still at Sky at the time, or back then. Absolutely flying, the girl now. Still won't go at me either. Don't know think why. Stephen Ball. Dan, I know you're busy. I'm a busy man. But when is the next end debate with Kenny? Oh, H is absolutely chomping at the bit again, of course, because he said row it in. We all said row it out, and he just keeps texting me now every time we get results and row it out. We do need to do it. I am fully aware of that. To be honest, we probably could have done that yesterday. Let's try and pencil something in for next week, Steve. Check our socials, yeah, because we did say we're going to try and make that a weekly thing, but I'll be honest, I probably could have done it Sunday or even, is it Tuesday's day? Yeah, I probably could have even done it yesterday. I don't know why I haven't. I've just been, to be honest, I've been, it's a long ongoing thing. I don't fucking get the violins up. I struggle to sleep badly. Well, I sleep fine. I thought to sleep fine, but I wake up like every hour and have to go. Bit too much information, but I have to go for a wee like every single hour throughout the night, which is partly to the problem. But oh no, don't start listening now. The Wi-Fi's playing up. No, there we go. The second half, the players are coming out. We are 2-0 down, as you can see. There is going to be a change for us, and it's going to be number 15 coming on. Now, I can't tell you who he is because he hasn't got his name on the back of his shirt, and we've got a long list of subs that I don't know. So, yeah, not a bad coffee, that is it. I usually go for the cappuccino. There are the Nescafe sachets, but I've run out, and we've just got some other ones. It's a flat white, I think. Get the sachet, right? Don't let people make it for you and taste like shit, right? Get the sachet. Put that in the bottom. Get 1 spoonful of sugar, yeah? Cover the powder at the bottom. Easy. Milk, about this much milk. Whisk it all proper, whisk it up. Then pour the water in, and then a splash of milk on top. You'll end up with this little beauty. The second half is underway. Cameraman's out already. Long ball into our half, headed away by the Lions. There has been a substitution, as I said. Number 15 is on for us. I'm not sure who's gone off. What I do know is Abdul Malik's on the ball, in by the touchline. More work to do. He loses it, man. He's fucking useless. Sorry to coat people off, but I don't like him because he thought he was better in the club and he's not even good enough for our team. Not even good enough for our 23 teams. Mark Preston, good afternoon. How are you, sir? Thank you for tuning in. Funny you should say that. I had a conversation about him this morning. I can't go into the depths of the conversation I had because it was confidential. But yeah, does ridiculous numbers. Absolutely flying. Fair play to him. Long ball into the box from Bristol City. Cleared away. Edge of the box. Danger is not yet cleared. Ball's in the air again. This is where you don't want it to be because the fucking conditions, but it is again. Abdul Malik's coming to try and get Sue out. Gets absolutely brushed off. And Abdul Malaki picks up the pieces into Jaden Davis. Jaden Davis back to Abdul Malaki. Nice from Malaki. Turns, finds the channel. Tom Lee tries to get on his bike. Well defended, to be fair, by the Bristol City player. That's going to have. You've got to be careful here, Lee, because he's gone in hard on the geezer, and the geezer was already out of play. And we risked undoing the good work that Abdul Malaki had already done. Sorry, that's disgusting. Was it double adverts to get here? Oh, winner. Nah, it's all right. It's not. Listen, I don't get my money from adverts, really. I get my. If you want to know, I get my money from donations. Super chats are open and sponsorship. My YouTube ad revenue isn't good. It really isn't. The thing that's why I used to go to every game as well and try and get like 7 fan cams a game, and I'm lucky now at the point where I'm not, you know. I'm enjoying it more at the minute because I'm just chilling. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm not forcing videos upon you because I feel I need to get to an amount of money every month. Says the geezer who's doing the live stream on a Tuesday afternoon. But no, it's true. I'm more relaxed with it at the minute. It's not the be one end all. If I want to go to a game, I'll go. If I don't, I don't. I don't feel like I have to go to every game. Look, if we're flying or we're producing the standard of football that I'm happy with, then I will go to every game. But, you know, sometimes life gets in the way. No jam shed, Chris, this time of day. Cool. Great turn from Lee. That's a blatant foul. He manages to release Abdul Malik down the left wing. Trust me, this game isn't done. Believe me. Abdul Malaki clips one in. Sean O'Brien, edge of the box, works it right to Jaden Davis. Davis. Oh, it's bobbling about in there. Is that the 15 that came on? The 15 that come on is like playing high and wide on the right. He's a short, like stocky little tank dude. I don't know who he is. I probably could look at my phone actually to see who he was. Bobby McKenzie, do I miss the fan cams? Not really. I miss the views of the fan cams. Nice play from Mill, trying to get things going again. He ends up back with the goalkeeper. Look, I'll be honest here, the fan cams, yeah, they was what forged the channel, really. But then lockdown sort of changed that, and we started doing more podcast stuff, ex-player interviews. And I'll be honest, like, my oldest is 15 now. And there has been times, 90% of the time it's a pat on the back. But I was there once outside the ground, and a little group of blokes got together, and they started chanting Lions TV, your mum's a slag, which I thought fun. I just found it funny because they're trying to get a nibble out of me. And my mum's not a slag, actually, but my son got really upset, and I thought, do I go over and start throwing windmills? And I just thought, that's exactly what they want you to do. Everything's on camera. If anything has ever happened outside the ground, the club ring me, they're on me straight away. Everything's cameraed up at it, and I want to know what's going on. And it got to the point where I didn't want to be standing out there for an hour. I wanted to do live streams from the games. Next year, I want to take that to the next level and try and get my own box instead of being in someone else's. Ball over the top. Tom Lee is in the area. On his left foot, on his right, cuts it back. He's got support arriving. This is the little tank dude. I don't know who he is. Alfie Allen. Ball into the box. Weren't a bad ball at all, that from Alfie. Headed away. And he calmly headed back to the keeper by the Bristol City player who fumbles it. But yeah, I just don't want to stand outside grounds for an hour after the game when I don't want to. My kid don't want to. I don't want to. And what I find is the boys say, Kenny especially, they come out the ground with something in their head to say, and I'd go full time from the Denver, thoughts on the game. And then I'd ask him different questions, and he wouldn't get a point across that he wanted to get across. So, as well, if this is we're going to keep the fan cams going away from home, because my son don't always go away games, but he started to come a lot more away games. And on top of that, because of the way row it's been and the influence he's had on our fan base, nothing personal, a lot of people have stopped going away games, I know. Kenny doesn't go many away games. Morris don't go many away games. So there's less people getting at the ground. If I don't get a box next year, I might bring fan cams back. The glory of it is it's always there. We have done some fan cams this year. I think the last time we did them was at Huddersfield away, but not standing outside the den anymore for an hour after the game. Nice one, Chris. Yeah, the problem is, I don't know who any of those are. It's probably not Xavier. He looks like a Hammond or a Coleman. God, Wilding. But I'm looking forward to that one this year. I am looking forward to it this year. That's a good question. And I'll be honest with you, I don't really know. I'm sure views are. We get a lot more views than we should. We haven't got the subscribers we should have on account of our views. Put it that way. We should have a lot more subscribers. It's really starting to pick up recently, and we're ploughing through the hundreds, like one every 3 or 4 days at the minute. But yeah, good question. Andy East has got your tickets for Reading, and yeah, I'm going Reading, going Luton, going Birmingham, all the home games, and then I think it's Stoke, Preston, not Hull. We played Hull, Stoke, Preston, and another quite a long one. Oh, Bournemouth. I'm gonna try and get Bournemouth. Well, I will be able to get Bournemouth tickets in the season ticket holder. Sorry about that little vape on the camera. Why not? Just enjoying myself in the conservatory on a Tuesday afternoon. I've been enjoying myself even more if we all got back into the game. And Tom Lee's really, really livened up in this half. And he's done really well there to win us a free kick in a dangerous position. Oh, Sean O'Brien's played it short. I was looking forward to him setting that up and getting good delivery in, but we've gone short. He's played a 1-2 of Abdul Malik. Now he's in the box, cuts back. He's got Jayden Davis for support. Jayden's on his left foot, whips one across, deflects. Sean O'Brien trying to pick up the pieces. Abdul Malik does collect it on the edge of the box, back into the box, on his left foot, on his right. Gives it to Jayden Davis. Jayden now, one-on-one with a right back. Clips one in. Oh, it's not cleared away. Oh, where's Seb Droz today, by the way? Just noticed that he must be injured. Unless Seb Droz is going with the first team. But I mean, he might be injured, Seb Droz. Good player, I like him. Get well soon, Sir Stephen. Get well soon. Price of a box. I think they vary depending on where they are, like view-wise. Offside. But I think you're looking at anything between 10 and 15 grand. Chance for Millwall. Abdul Malik, nice, into the box. Onto his right foot. Squares it, strike from Sean O'Brien. He was under pressure and drags it just wide. And it's a goal kick to Bristol City. The sun has appeared from behind the clouds. Not here. It's just stopped raining here, though. In Bristol. Hopefully the wind dies down and we can start to get ourselves back in this game. It's a goal kick. It's 54 minutes gone. We are in the second half. Bristol City lead 2-0. 2 goals in quick succession. Around, I'd say, the half an hour and 35 minute mark, was it? Or half? No, I think it's 25 and 30, something like that. Good goals, to be fair to them. Exposed both times down our right-hand side. Lacking in numbers, it seemed. I'm not here to criticise the 23s. I don't really dip into it too deeply. But what I will tell you, what I've kept saying throughout the show, don't count the under 23s out of this. Trust me, they will have a chance, an opportunity to get back into this game, and usually they take those opportunities. I was going to say they will get back into this game, but I can't promise you that. So there's still 50 people in. We're an hour and 40 minutes in. Ball runs away from Sean O'Brien. Bristol City back in possession. It's not a bad ball, to be fair, from their man. The winds took it away. He just manages to wrap his foot around it, and keep it in play, and cross it into the box. But it's taken. Oh, no! It's taken by Gilmore. He went and rolled it out to the centre half in front of him, but he held on to it too long and he flipped it up in the air. Luckily, it did get to the centre half, but it did bobble a couple of times before it got there. George Walker caught out there. Nicely recovered by Tank. Tank into Alfie Allen. Alfie Allen to George Walker. Giving away again by Walker. He's not been his greatest game. I'm a big fan of him. Mark Preston says 7 fit first team players. Why not play some young lads through tomorrow night and weekend? Yeah, saying I've been beating that drum quite heavily, haven't I? That we should do that. And then also on reflection of that, we have got Hayden Muller. Hang on, we're all in the area. Abdul Malik turns, goes down. Ref says, get up, get on with it. We've got Hayden Muller, Tyrese Briscoe, and Nana Boateng are not in the squad today here. So I'm assuming they are all part of the first team plans for tomorrow. Be nice to see him actually get a bit of time on the pitch, wouldn't it? Tyler Bury's already around it. Of course, Danny Mack, Billy Mitchell. The future is bright. Here's Jalen Davis. Heading to the touchline, onto his left foot, tackled. It will be a corner to the Lions. Come on, boys. Right now is a good time to get back into it. Oh, do you know what else I should have said? When Millwall, the 23s like to leave their comebacks late. They like to leave. I'll put a post up about this on social media, and I found him. Sean O'Brien, corner whipped in, headed away. Bristol City first to it again. I put it on Facebook and called it like Fine Tank. This was a couple of years ago. Tank. Brilliant halftime entertainment. And his name's Malcolm. He lives in Lewisham. He's alive and well. He's about 30 years old. He's not fat. He's like a little bit balding, ginger, tall. Tank. There you go, Simon Patterson. In a box to watch the game is quality. Loved it the other week. Simon is I'm going to say he's a friend of mine. He was a friend of mine. We never actually met until last week. I had a space in my box last week. Easy. So as a Patreon, he's married 4 kids. I think you're right. Chance for Millwall. Can it be reduce the deficit? Oh, has he not gone in? That's the fucking wind. It's a great ball from Abdul Malaki. Keeper comes out. Tom Lee goes round him. And he's running away from goal. Left foot. If it wasn't windy, it would have gone in. It sort of bends away and just misses the post. And I told you there's time yet for the Lions in this game. So, yeah, Simon is a Patreon. And as a result of being a patron, you're not getting a lot else at the minute. So I invited Simon into the box last week for the Cardiff game. Really, really enjoyed himself. So sometimes you worry about things like that. You think, oh, I don't know the geezer. I hope he ain't. I mean, I know, judged by his comments that he's not a weirdo. But just, you think, I'm all happy for someone to come in the box. But if they turn up in there a little bit, like ask me a million questions, or I'm trying to stream and I was just like, oh, it could be a dodgy one. But Simon was an absolute pleasure to have there. Really enjoyed his day. I said, to be fair, I said to him, how could you not? Come in the box, it's on me. There's a No One Likes Us polo shirt. And on top of that, there's a beer, a free full of beers. Help yourself. How can you not enjoy yourself? But no, Simon was fucking brilliant. Loved having him in. Could potentially be a space in the box this weekend as well. So I will start working my way through the Patreons. If you are a Patreon, keep an eye out on the page. Is it? You know a lot about Malcolm. It was Malcolm, wasn't it? I was right. Malcolm was 6 foot tall, 9 years old. Well, 6 years old, he was 9 foot wide. He won't mind me saying that because I'm a fellow fatty for one, and for two, he's not fat anymore. And I am. Come on, boys, let's get this comeback going. Will I be there tonight, Philip Eagle? No. I know a geezer called Phil Eagle. He was absolute crackers. I don't think it's that Phil Eagle. Will I be there tomorrow night? No, unfortunately, I won't be there tomorrow night. I have got work till 6 o'clock in Hertfordshire. Some may argue I might just make the kickoff there, wouldn't I? But then I've got to go to Manchester Thursday morning with work as well. I'm not. Well, some people might say, why don't you drive straight from Hertfordshire to Derby, sleep in your car, and then carry on to Manchester? Yeah, I can't do that. I've got all the camera equipment. I've got to be fresh. But there will be a live stream tomorrow night. Let's hope it's going to go better than this one, because at the minute we're 2-0 down to Bristol City. Half an hour to go in the game. We've not really tested their keeper yet. Tom Lee come the closest so far. Just a minute ago by rounding their goalkeeper, and job done. Slight goalwards, and the wind sort of fucking blew it wide, and it's just blown Jordan Gilmore's goal kick straight out of play. Bad Nash has answered a lot of personal questions today, but I don't mind it. Is No One Likes Us clothing yours? Is it mine? No. Do I profit from it? Yes. Slightly. But not a lot. Not enough. Boys to the box. Chance for Bristol City. Oh, great last-ditch tackle by Bessart Topolage. Bodies on the line, and it's a corner to Bristol City. Quite easily have been 3-0 there. Could have quite easily. The numbers are dwindling in the stream. I think it was up to about 80 at one point, which is really good. But I honestly thought there'd be about 25 people on here at a push. Who is your favourite Millwall player? Ooh, or who was? Corner comes in. Headed. Goldwoods, good save by Jordan Gilmore. Saves full length on the dive and holds on to it. Now he's trying to get things going quickly down the other end, but it's come down by the Bristol weather on it. That eventually does find its target, which is the tank. Here he is on the ball. Does well to tank out on the touchline. Oh, the rest stopped the playing in the front. Alex Ray's my all-time favourite Millwall player. My current favourite Millwall player. I don't know. I'm an adult, so I ain't really got one. Is that wrong? No, I don't. I don't suppose that it does. I suppose I can still have a favourite player, can't I? I'm not going to answer the question. I don't know. Well, I like Billy Mitchell and Danny McNamara, of course, for obvious reasons. Yeah. Let's go with them two, joint first place. Bart. Oh, Rob, what's happening? Bart, yeah, I like Bart. I suppose I like the younger, homegrown, shall I say. But plenty I don't like. Not personally, just the way they play. It's another free kick to Bristol City. I know I bang on about this little stand they've got here, but it's a lovely little stand. Have a look at it. It's a beautiful bit of architecture. We did do that. We did a deal with Spall. We did a deal with the original supplier. We had it all planned. 3-0 Bristol City. Oh my God. It's an absolute hammering. Free kick. Header from the penalty spot. Across the keeper. 3-0. I'll be honest with you, this is the worst I've seen the 23's play. Bessart Topoloj beaten in the air by his man. 3-0. Yeah, we had a deal with Spall. Official. It was all done. And then the club found out about it and stopped it. Said they was going to sell the retro shirts. And then never sold the retro shirts. What about that? And then sold different retro shirts for a lot more than we was going to sell them for. Yeah, I put a preview out, and in that preview, I do say that I think it's going to be the same team that the game that never was, the ghost game, shall we say? I was excited for this stream. I'm still enjoying it, but I can't believe how bad the 23's have played today. Do you know what it is? They haven't dealt with these conditions well at all. These windy conditions, they haven't dealt with them at all well, and it is 3-0. Three good finishes, by the way, but we are so much better than this, and it's Sean O'Brien on the ball now. And I will say this, I still wouldn't count us out, and that sounds ridiculous. I've seen us come back from 3-0 before, and here we are, straight on the front foot. Abdelmalaki's cross is blocked at the first attempt. Jalen Davis trying to retrieve possession. He's unlucky there. And here he is on the ball. Seems to have gone central now, Jordan. It's much Jaden. Much prefer him there. Bristol City commentators seem to think there's more goals in the game for Bristol City. It's fucking hope not. Ref! Not given. No, it's desperate times when I'm shouting from here to Bristol. Bristol City player down. And there's an injury to a Bristol City player. And there will be a break in play once again. 51 of you still in the stream. Fair play. Kerry Lane. I wonder where you've been. I think I know. Welcome back to the live stream. It's been a while. Dave Cusack used to be involved with a local club where I am, Basildon United, a few years ago. I know who Dave Cusack is. The other Tash. Blonde hair. Early 80s. But it's slightly before my time. Do I rate Abdul Malik? Absolutely not. And I've made that clear on many occasions. I just he's another. He'll end up in non-league. He will. He's another one. Tip for massive things, and he'll end up in non-league. Trust me. Now, yeah, this is a very uncharacteristic performance from the 23's today. Let's say that Very uncharacteristic. Usually a lot more fight about them. Usually a lot more quality about them as well. And they're still standing there holding court in the middle of the pitch while the break is on. Very uncharacteristic. Usually a lot more about them. Someone better help me out with this. Yeah, I think I remember this from when I interviewed one of the ex-players. Did he do this twice? So did we win 2 seasons in a row at Chesterfield on the last day, or is that, have I got confused? But a lot of people say about that penalty. I'm sure we played in the season before as well, or the season after, away, which actually took us up. That would be a bit too much of a coincidence, wouldn't it? Ball got thrown back in play by Millwall, and he got possession given back to Bristol City. Jordan, what do I keep calling Jordan? Jalen Davis caught it and completely swiped it. He was in the air for about half an hour, and ended up giving them a lot more possession than they probably deserved, like lengthwise. They go straight on the attack. Blocked off for a corner, and now Okoli is down, looks in some discomfort. There's going to be another break in play. 55 of you are still here, nearly 2 hours in. Thanks for tuning in. It is Bristol City 3, Millwall 0 for the under-23s on the road today, who were 5th before the game started, and Bristol City were 3rd, now looking to add a 4th. What's happened here? Corner got taken, and one of the outfield players caught the ball. I think the ref said retake it. I don't think he's happy that Okoli is properly off the pitch. He's currently having medical attention behind the goal. It's going to be left-footed. Played it short this time. Oh, leave off. It's fucking 4-0. Really poor. Really, really poor. Short corner. Played to the edge of the box. Everyone misses it. Falls to the centre forward, whoever he is. He's on the penalty spot and he fires left-footed past Jordan Gilmore. I don't know why I'm laughing. Because I thought, let's do a stream. Let's show everyone how good the under-23s are and how much potential there is. And they are getting absolutely hammered. They are 4-0 down. Away at Bristol City. Wow. And that is going to be another substitution for us. I tell you what, if I'm a substitution there, and it's at this stage, I'm putting my head down. I'm going to warm up by the corner flag. Because I ain't going on 4-0 down in these conditions. Mark, let's definitely hope tomorrow is better than this. It couldn't get any worse, could it? But trust me, the 23s are good. They're a talented bunch. And I've been saying all day, don't write them off yet. You can definitely write them off now. They're not coming back into this. They are 4-0 down at Bristol City. Well, they've just taken centre and kicked it straight off the pitch. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Not good, not good. 46 here. Come on, let's see this through to the end. We're nearly 2 hours into the live stream. Let's talk tomorrow, actually. Let's try and phase this game out now. Let's try and phase this one out. Let's talk tomorrow. Let's talk predictions. Our preview is out. And I went for a 1-1 draw. I didn't know to go for a 1-0 Derby win or a 1-1 draw. I ended up going for a 1-1 draw on account of Tyler Bury starting the game. When I just said our preview's out and I reached my phone, because obviously score predictions is supposed to be up in just short of an hour, and I've been asking for videos for about 4 days in a row. And I've only had one in so far. I've got 10 WhatsApp messages. And I'm hoping... am I far from the weird shout? No score predictions. Let's get the boys a bollocking on the group. I'm going to say boys will have to. What if I say boys will have to leave it? They're all going, I'll get one in 5 minutes. Going to have to leave the score predictions. Boys, we're going to have to leave the score predictions as I've only had one. I'll count mine though if we get the result. Unless people can flood them in within the hour. Unless they flood in. Sorry, this is our Lions TV WhatsApp group. Which only people saying, I'll get one in now. I'm going to get one in now. It's weird, very weird comment. Because see me sneaking out, you can't leave Olivia. It's a free kick to Millwall anyway. Get a little bit of respectability about the scoreline. Maybe a couple of consolation goals now. Just give us something to talk about. Because at the minute, there is not a lot to talk about other than the demise and the defamation of the under 23s. Derby like us, very inconsistent. 1-1 draw. That is what I went for, Mark. That is what I went for. A point will be a great result, says Chris Fackham. In this game or tomorrow? This game is near impossible. 2-1 win tomorrow, says Simon Patterson. Millwall to beat Derby 2-1. Mitchell and Danny Mack. That's almost a dream, isn't it? Danny Mack needs to get that. They both need to score more goals, but Danny Mack needs to get that first one on the ball. After that miss against QPR. Free kick to Millwall. Sean O'Brien is going to take it. Just as he goes to take it, my Wi-Fi starts playing up. Well, isn't that great? You can guarantee that when it cuts back, we scored and we're 4-1. And I miss the only bit of excitement in the game as a Mill fan. Oh, this isn't good. And literally the... No! Why is the Wi-Fi gone? Oh, the Wi-Fi's only gone. The Wi-Fi has gone, and I'm going to have to come off it and then go back on. Probably not a bad thing. Try and make it the last 2 hours. Didn't happen. Right. Let's go to Bristol City. Here we go. Go on to Bristol City thingy. Go on to Robin's TV. Here you go. It's this quick. And just go to watch now, basically. That's what you want. And it's reloading. There we go. And we wait. The game is back. It's still 4-0. No goals were missed in the lost reception of this video. Oh, the stream was crashing for you too, Theo, was it? Well, it's sorted now, mate. And we're no better off. We're still 4-0 down. Still 13 minutes to play at the end of this game. Alan Knowles saying that they're in a fake position. Yeah, 21 points deducted. 21 points deducted. That was at the old baseball ground, mate, wasn't it? Yeah, chance for us here. Are we in here? Sean O'Brien finds Tom Leahy. Leahy. Back to O'Brien. Abdul Malik. We're right in the fucking area. Abdul Malik. Left foot drives across. Not enough sharpness, not enough quality, not just from him. Like from all three of them. Just to move the ball quicker. Get the ball just dwelling on it and surrounded by a fucking plethora of Bristol City players. Free kick. Right, here's now where we get something. This is where we get something to shout about. Because we've got a free kick. Won by Jaden Davis. He's down. Bristol City players down. And Sean O'Brien is going to take this. And he recently scored a worldie of a free kick against Swansea in the under 23s. This is his domain. This is what he does. This is what he does. And I'll be very surprised if he doesn't make the goalkeeper work here. It's an ideal position for a right footer. Jaden Davis is up. Bristol City player, as of yet, not up. Martin Morris is, Dan, what's going to be on the 23s? Mustard earlier in the season. Yeah, I don't know. Just a dip in form, I suppose. Just a dip in form. Let's not forget from last season they have lost, some of their top talent that are now part of the first team. Last season, Alex Mitchell was centre half of Hayden Muller. Mate, nothing was getting past them. This season, Hayden Muller went on loan to St Johnstone, although he's now back at the club, and I expect him to feature in the first team squad tomorrow. And Alex Mitchell is out on loan at Leyton Orient. Quite missed the under. Can I say that? Quite missed the under 23s from last year. George Alexander, Sam Skefford. I like that little team. No Tom Lawrence for Derby, says Bad Nasher. Give Derby their points back and they're one place behind us in the table. Yeah, I think that's what someone say. It's really, in effect, 14th versus 15th. But it isn't, because the table doesn't lie. They were deducted 21 points. If they get out of it, it's some going, I tell you. And I think they will get out of it. I think Peterborough are gone. I think Barnsley are gone. I think you might see Reading dragged into that melee. Well, they've just appointed Paul Ince. Tom Ince plays for Reading, though. He's definitely going to get picked on Saturday. And his old man's the manager. There's a long break in the game here due to an injury to a Bristol City player. He actually committed the foul on Jaden Davis. Jaden Davis is now up. It looks like a head injury. Getting the old magic sponge on the Barnet. Don't forget your Haribo's tomorrow. It's a date, Steve. I'm on. Whatever happened to George Alexander for his quality on the series, he's never got a chance. Well, Gary Rat doesn't like goal scorers or attacking players, does he? He's now applying his trade at Bromley. Gets in every week, and I know why, because he's not been as prolific for them, in all honesty. I think he scored like 3-4 goals in like 20 odd games. But he does graft for the team. He does work the channels, link play well. So he starts every week. Sam Skefford also went there. And he left the club. Can't get in. So it just shows you like what good level Bromley are at. Because Sam Skefford now plays with Billericay Town, I think. Am I on the Vino for tomorrow's watch-along? I'm trying. It's paused. I don't say fucking gone again. Now I will be pissed off if Sean O'Brien still had a free kick and scored it. Will I be on the Vino? I'm trying not to drink at the minute during the week. Trying to lose some weight again for the 9 millionth time in my life. It's actually going all right. But, fuck off. Well, you'll be pleased to know, or not, that the free kick did get taken. It couldn't have gone in because we're back up the other end. We are back up the other end. Yeah. So I don't know. Oh, Sean O'Brien's had a little kick out there. Ref didn't see it, luckily. Ball back inside. O'Brien on the ball. Back to Jaden Davis. Davis to Topolage. Topolage. Long into the channel. Tom Lee to chase. Oh, get up, mate. They're fucking Bristol players rolling around on the floor. And it's going to be a throw-on to Bristol City in possibly the worst under-23 performance I've ever seen. But there you go. What else are you going to do on a fucking Tuesday afternoon? Work? Been done by the adverts again. Habitat and Deliveroo. Fair enough. Alfie Allen hits the ball. By the way, I do usually do a match report on the 23s if I've watched the game. I'm going to spare you and everyone else the match report on this because there is nothing positive to say. Literally not one positive to take from the game. I was hoping Sean O'Brien would have took that free kick and that would have been the one highlight of the day. And I could have brought that up on social media, but that's what Sean O'Brien does. I would be interested to know what happened to the free kick, because I've rarely seen him miss the target. You've done 2.5 stone the last 3 months. Fasting and drinking red wine at weekends only. Yeah, do you know what, right? I worked it out. Mine's not, so I'm not going mad. I'm trying to just slowly lose it, because I usually lose 4 stone, put on 4 stone, lose 4 stone, put on 4 stone. So I'm not stressing myself out over it. What I worked out, right, last week, I had 3 pints of lager and 1 bottle of red wine. Right, that's what I had. You might go, oh, that's a lot. I'll be honest here, I was probably drinking, and I'm not an alcoholic, and I'm really drunk, but I would drink 4 cans a night watching a game of football, or a bottle of red wine watching a film. I reckon I was drinking 15 pints a week and about 5 bottles of red wine. So I've joined the gym, I'm walking and swimming, I've cut out all that alcohol. It's hammering down there, yeah. And yeah, that's what I'm trying to do at the minute. Just trying to do it slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. There's a good free kick. There's a good save from their keeper. Fair enough. Yeah, so it's rare he doesn't hit the target. That's a lot, says Chris Beckham. I'll be trying to watch tomorrow night, mate, in between flights at work. What so do you work at the airport then, I take it? What airport do you work at, Mark? I don't know why, but Luton Airport's popping into my head. I don't know why it's popping into my head. I think I've flown from there once. I prefer like Stansted. Stansted's a winner for me. Just through the Dartford Tunnel. Bash. Yeah, so I power walked for an hour yesterday and did 30 lengths of the pool, and the day before. I'm just trying to do bits like that. I'm going gym in a bit. I'm going to do another walk for an hour. No alcohol during the week, if I can help it. I went for last Thursday. I got coming home from work. It took me so long. And where I'm currently living, like my boy's just the other side of the Dartford Tunnel. It's going from Hertfordshire through Dartford. It took me 2 hours, and then another 40 minutes from there. And I thought, so I run my boy up. I went, fancy going for a quick ruby, just break my journey up. So I had 2 pints with a ruby. You can't not, can you? Strike from Abdul Malik, absolute powder puff, falls over as he hits it. Pardon me, cleared away. Is he Big Jet TV? If he is, I should be watching his YouTube channel. It's 3 minutes to go. Safe to say this game is escaped us. We're not going to get anything from this game. We're not even going to get a consolation. The one good thing I really wanted to see, the stream cut. Well, not the stream cut, my Wi-Fi cut for the Bristol City game. So it's not been the most productive afternoon football-wise. Although, what else was I going to do? Sitting there enjoying my stream, enjoying your company, had a coffee, told you my life story. And tomorrow we'll be back to, we'll be more business tomorrow. Game face will be on for the Derby game. Hopefully we'll be screaming, shouting, running around the front room, shooting the Dishal gun. Yeah, let's hope that's what we're doing tomorrow. Because let me tell you, we ain't today. That's for fucking definite. Chris Fackham's enjoyed my banter. If nothing else, thank you very much, Chris. Enjoyed having you in. Of course, as we know, if I digress, that's it. If I digress from the game, you know there's not a lot going on in the game. If we start talking about Haribo and red wine and fucking nights out and fucking all sorts, my life story and anything else we decide to discuss, that means there's not a lot going on. If I'm just purely talking about the game, you know it's been a good game. And if you're a Bristol City fan, It would have been 4-0, 4 very well taken goals, in all honesty. The positions they managed to get themselves into and they forged, we wouldn't be happy with as a defensive point of view, but 4 very sharp finishes. Ruthless, not dwelling on it. And their third goal was from a header, from a free kick. Good header. And they've got a free kick in exactly the same position as where they scored that third goal from. Let's hope Millwall learn their lesson here and it doesn't end 5. Please don't score a 5th. Please don't score a 5th. Who? Fucking hell, went through everyone. It was a great delivery. And eventually ends up behind Jordan Gilmore's goal. And it is a goal kick to the Lions. Gilmore runs and gets it and plays it short. We're 1-0 down. Love the enthusiasm, but yeah, that's not happening. We are in to... No, we're not. We're 20 seconds away from the 90th minute of the game. And this hell. Stephen Ball, you're absolute legend. Thank you again, mate. Very much appreciated. That's my cappuccino sorted after the gym. Oh, is he really? Oh, yeah. He worked with Paul Ince before, didn't he? He worked with Paul Ince before at Wolves. You're giving the ball away here. Bristol City are in the air again. Chance to make it 5. I thought it'd gone in. It didn't, luckily. At Wolves, Bobby, yeah. I got it out eventually, mate, didn't I? I was struggling. Mark, thank you very much, mate. Broke the day's work up. Yeah, if nothing else, that's what it did. Glad you enjoyed it, mate. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, tomorrow's the main event. Nice little warm-up. Why not? 3 o'clock, yeah. My niece don't finish work till 5. I said we'll go gym after that. So I've still got a couple of hours. Hopefully I'll get some score predictions out. Still no one sent score predictions in. I'll tell you what, if they got paid for what they did, I'd sack them. Tom Lee's on a mad run at the minute. He's been brought down. He's been challenged. He's up. It's like fucking scrambling. It's going to go off here. That was naughty from their player. It's a free kick to Millwall. Come on. Last knockings. Oh, no, Sean O'Brien's played it short. What'd you do that for? No, don't. Rest pulled it back. So Sean O'Brien's got a free kick. And he's right on the angle of where on the corner of the box, basically. So it's a difficult one for a left footer. A right footer. It's more ideal for a left footer. But I reckon you still could test the keeper here. He doesn't look too keen to test it. He tried to take it quick once, ref pulled it back. Now it looks like he's looking around for options. But he could hit this. Oh, fuck it, just hit it. What could happen? Sean O'Brien. Cross. Blocked by the wall. It looked like handball. Yeah, they don't want to be there today. Get him out. Get him out of Bristol. Write this one off. Get him out of Bristol. I don't think many people will be watching this stream on playback. But it's nicely worked from a corner. Jaden Davis crossed into the box, headed away, strike from the edge, blocked again. And no, Bristol City got a chance to break now. But the referee puts the players, myself, the management, and you out of our misery because it ends. It ends 4-0. And I was really excited to do this shoot today. When I found out I knew they was playing. And when I found out it could be streamed, I was like, oh, really good. Really excited to show you all what I've been seeing. And I didn't see any of that. I didn't see any of it. And they've been hammered. They didn't deal with the conditions well at all. Bristol City definitely dealt with the conditions better. And they took their goals really well, but we gave them far too much space in too many different occasions. And we didn't test their goalkeeper. I think the closest we came was when Tom Lee rounded him in the second half and the ball rolled wide on account of the back end of Storm Eunice. But listen, everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. There's been another... Oh, yeah, I will... Dan, does YouTube Yeah, they take my super chat donations. Yeah, I did try putting my PayPal and the link one in the description, like along the bottom, but people didn't really cotton onto it. But yeah, they take 30% of all my super chats. So yeah, you do the math on that one. But it is what it is. I wouldn't have the platform without YouTube, so I don't knock it. Better result tomorrow. Hopefully, take care, Mick. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, Mark. I don't think I'll enjoy the gym. I'll endure it. Simon, legend, thank you so much for your ongoing contributions. Ouch, yes, 30% indeed. And you didn't even donate. Paul, thanks, Dan. Thanks, everyone. I hope I got you through a couple of hours of your afternoon. It's actually put me in a worse mood than I was in before kickoff. But what are you going to do? It is what it is. And we move on to the main event. Tomorrow night, I will be live streaming from, I'll say 7:30 because I don't know what time I'll be in from work. It's going to be tight. But what I'll do is I'll get everything set up. So I'll just come in, bash, live stream. I've got to stop saying bash. It's someone else's thing, isn't it? But I keep nicking it. Please subscribe. This is the really important thing. Please subscribe. We are under 100 subscribers away from 17,000. Cheers, everyone. Love ya. See you